Tapped in exclusive. We are the internet.
Y'all know what the
bitch.
fuck going on.
All right, Fresco Trey, all the way from fucking Memphis.
Yes, sir. Yo, we here. We here.
Welcome, man. We're really happy to have you on the show. We've listened to all your shit. We're prepared to talk about your music, but we want to talk about you first.
Fire.
Like before we jump into all the,
But wait, before we start though,
Yeah.
make sure y'all listen to Heartbreak Diaries. The shit is fire.
Yes.
I'm just telling you, just to start it off, because most people be like,
Wait till the end.
seeing people but not hearing people hear this
Yeah.
shit. So go ahead, I'm gonna let
Facts.
you get into it.
Facts. As far as Memphis, you tell me, like, what was your experience growing up? Like, explain to us.
Sheesh. I mean, Memphis is... All the stories y'all hear about Memphis is true. You know, you got the crime, the violence, and all of that. And, you know, just growing up in that, it kind of like, some people have a choice, some people don't. And a lot of people who in their life who still in it, who doing... They most times they don't have a choice.
Right.
Me, fortunately, I had a choice. You know what I'm saying? I had a good household. My mom, my dad. I played sports. You know, so I but I lived in the hood. So I got both worlds. You know, and so I was able to see the negative and also able to see the positive and able to figure out a way in my head. Is like, all right, let me try to do something to where it doesn't look so negative all the time. You feel what I'm saying? That's why that's what with my music I try to be different, and I try to like portray a vision out there that's like, all right, I come from Memphis, but it ain't all guns and crime. It's like it's some other shit too with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I try to portray with my music now.
Yeah.
And growing up in Memphis, it taught me how to just grind for real, because ain't nobody gonna give you nothing, first of all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Secondly, it's like it's one of them things where our whole thing, even with our basketball team, is grit and grind.
Right.
So it's just like you gotta be able to grind. If you don't, then you probably gonna get caught by the wayside. You gotta know how to grind. And like I said, my parents, they hustlers. So I was raised up grind. And, you know, it worked for me when it came to me doing music. And now, you know, here I am from Memphis doing something different. And people were like, damn, like, you from Memphis? They don't be saying that because, you know, I forced myself to be different coming from where I'm from, but still put on from where I'm from.
Of course.
I was gonna ask you about sports. Obviously, you look like you still hoop. You hoop now?
We be hooping every now and then. You know, I go hoop with like Sway and them, or I will just go free play at the park. But I still like don't lose or can't nobody mess with me wherever I go.
I can tell because y'all was talking about that
You
basketball.
still
I can
got
tell,
it.
yeah.
So you did. It was hooping when you were young.
Yeah, I played basketball all the way until I graduated high school. I had offers for college to play.
What did you play?
Like what position?
Yeah.
So it was like different. You know, I was at college. I would have been probably a point guard, but in high school, so I was like point guard, shooting guard,
Just kinda
whatever.
like-
I rebounded all of that. So.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, nigga, if you ain't make music, you could definitely hoop.
Thanks.
I was like, you know, you meet somebody for the first time. I was like, this nigga hoops for sure. Like, for sure.
Yeah. Like I be everybody be like, I don't be talking about hooping because everybody be like, I can hoop, bro. I can hoop.
You're like,
But me, I'm like, I know for a fact that you can't stay in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you rap. You can't stay in
You
front
got
of me.
it's way good.
Yeah, he all right. He can shoot.
all right,
So he can shoot.
Respect.
Who have you played with that surprised you? Like,
Artist-wise?
yeah. Like you was like, oh, this nigga got handles. He can low key shoot.
I haven't played against too many artists yet. So I can't really say. I haven't played against too many.
Okay,
I know. I haven't played against Choppa in a long time, but I grew up playing against him. Like we used to work out together.
Wow.
At the same trainer. We worked like.
That's crazy.
But I don't even think he can guard me because when we was growing up, like I was the one that he had to like mimic and work out. So.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the next question is, I know you see you be on the gram, everybody be on Instagram. You see niggas who we calling out? Who you be like, come on, let's play.
I'm trying to go with Quavo, Chris Brown, Lil Durk. I think
Chris
Polo
got hoops though.
yeah, Chris Brown can't guard me. I think Polo G look kind of nice on there too.
This would be a great segment.
But
Just
they not,
like fucking
yeah, they can't go.
name people that can't
I need to
guard
get in
you.
the crew league. Crew league. If y'all watch this, I need to be in the crew league because I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm gonna take. Like they're gonna be like, damn, this man can't come back.
Check this man out though, for real. I could tell that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, from the time this man walked in,
Fuck.
I said this man shoots rock for sure. There's nothing to talk about.
Nah, we really get down. We get busy, bro. Like,
Did you? So you had offers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But were you? When did you actually start making music? I was wondering, like,
so
when did you start making music?
I started making music my senior year in high school. So
Damn.
it was crazy because like all through high school, right? I don't know if y'all went through this in high school, but like what you call the counselor? The counselor, it was like a different counselor for every grade.
A guidance counselor.
Guidance counselor.
Yeah.
Every year they would try to get us to fill out college applications.
Right. Right.
I wasn't doing none of them. My counselor was like, Trey, you have to fill them out. You want to graduate. But in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to college, bro. Like, I don't know what
You
I'm going to
already
do.
knew?
Yeah, I already knew. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to college. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I didn't know it was music yet. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I wasn't going to college. So the whole time, I'm just like, damn, like, I'm just not even thinking about it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Then one day, as a senior, my sister took me to the studio with her because she made music too.
Wow.
And she took me to the studio with her, and I was just helping her like with her music. Like I didn't even make music, and I was helping her. I was giving her lines. It was like, damn, like this shit fire.
hard.
It's
This
like
shit
you can
hard.
write.
This shit hard.
That's crazy.
So probably like a week or two later, she had paid for me a studio session, my first ever session. She paid
Shout
for
out,
it,
sis.
and she just left. She was like, "You just going?" Like she left, and
Wow.
so I was in there.
She had faith in you.
Yeah, she left like
That's
on some
crazy.
shit where it's just like, "Hey, go in there,
Have fun.
and go do your thing." So I came out and I made this song, and it was my first song I dropped. I took it down everywhere though. It was called Lonely.
Can't find it, yeah.
It was called Lonely, and it was kind of rough. And then she went in later and like added some singing to it, and then I dropped it, and like I probably had like 11,000 streams total
Wow.
while I was in school.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, so like that was my first song.
With no
It ain't
team.
big. It was just me dropping it
It's
and just
on- that's
saying,
you solo.
my
That's
friends,
crazy.
hey, go listen to it.
Yeah.
And people was liking it, so I'm like, bro, like, damn, I probably could do this. And like, I like the feeling of me making music because my whole life I was freestyling. I was, I
Oh,
was
so you
musically
were already
inclined.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, like when I was 2, I won a talent show. I probably wasn't saying shit, but I won a talent show at 2 years old with my cousin. So
That's amazing.
You got that
So-
take nigga confidence.
This is what I'm saying. So,
Bust out there.
It was already there.
Yeah, it was
like
there.
very young. Yeah.
But I just didn't want to. I just didn't like when I started. I didn't want to like go crazy with it because I didn't want my dad to know I was doing music.
Damn.
My
Would that
dad-
be like a crazy,
I-
like out of bounds if you were fucking
Yeah,
making
like,
music?
He don't look at it as like a career, does
Yeah,
he?
he was because he was invested with me in basketball, like money,
Oh.
time, all of that.
Oh, fuck.
So like
right.
if he was like if I would tell him, hey, I just made this song, he would be like, man, you should
What?
have been in the gym practicing or doing some push-ups. You feel what I'm saying?
My
So I was
pops
kinda
is the same
nervous.
type of way.
Yeah.
Like,
And my
we,
dad- go
we
ahead.
dedicated to this shit. Like
Exactly.
this is gonna take us to the next level. Like
Exactly.
collectively, this is our thing.
Exactly.
But finish what you were saying.
No, I said my dad, he like a super honest person. So like another reason why I didn't want to show him because I felt like he was gonna be like, bro, that shit trash. Like
What is
like
this?
cut it out. You feel what I'm saying? So like that was another reason I didn't want to show
Knock
him.
this
You
nonsense
don't want to hear
off.
any of that shit. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was just like, nah. But then he my manager now. So
There you go.
What? No
Yeah.
fucking way.
yeah. So
Wow. Shout
Shout
out
out-
to your pops.
Shout out to just like parents being
That's
in
so
their kids'
cool.
life, man, and just like
Hell
being
yeah.
involved though. I could tell like you were saying like from the time you walked in here, I have to keep on saying that you were like a stand up person, clean cut dude. Like you get what I'm saying? But that comes from good upbringing and shit like
Exactly.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And now you mentioned your sister. Do you have a bunch of other siblings or is it just you and your sister?
me, my sister, and my brother. He in jail right now though.
Wow.
My brother in
Crazy.
jail.
Free
yeah.
him.
Free him, man.
Free him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, them was my best friends growing up.
Wow.
Over them. Yeah.
Did you kind of like, did you have a lot of family growing up in Memphis or was it just the 5 of you?
So I have a lot of family in Memphis, but it was kind of like core. You know what I'm saying? Like for me growing up, like I would go around my other family doing like Thanksgiving or Christmas or the 4th of July for like a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, like gatherings.
yeah, gatherings.
Yeah.
But like growing up, actually raising me was
was
my
just
core. Yeah, like
those 5.
My mama, my dad.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mama too, cause that's my dog. My
Yeah.
mama, my dad, my sister, my brother. So
Yeah.
And then I had like a lot of. So growing up, I had like a lot of other brothers that wasn't my brother, but they like was living with me and stuff
Right.
like that because they ain't have much.
Right.
So we used to
Right.
bring them to our house, let them stay and stuff like that. So
You guys had like an open door policy at your house. Like y'all always have food on the table. Like for sure, your mom was gonna be cooking. For sure, we was gonna have food in the house.
my
so-
mama don't cook.
Oh, but
She ain't cooking
you
shit.
had, but,
That's the last thing she gonna do is cook some
What about
food.
your dad?
Nah, he ain't cooking shit either.
but y'all had, but,
Who's
but
cooking?
you know,
We gonna order chicken. Yeah. We gonna order some
but
wings.
y'all was eating over there.
Yeah.
Shout out to but just having a good household, you had like an open door
That's funny
policy.
as
Everybody was always able to come over.
Exactly.
And I'm sure hooping niggas was always at your house.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes my mama, she was like, I don't want no more kids over, but
Yeah.
She really
this,
She has no
the
choice.
next day, 8 more, 5 more coming over. It's just like, it's how it is. You know, my dad, he has his own basketball organization. So it's just like,
Oh, he loved this shit. He
you know
used
what I'm
to
saying? Like, nah, he
Wow.
ain't never hooped. He was in jail. He couldn't hoop. But,
That's crazy.
Shout out though for my pops went to jail too, but
Yeah.
he was still always been a part of my life.
Exactly, for sure. Like, my dad, he got out in 98. I was born in 99.
Right.
So since 99, he...
That was his
he-
restart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When they been on you.
Yeah.
Are you the youngest of your siblings?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Shit, that's
No.
crazy.
Yeah, so you mama's baby.
So your sister,
I'm the youngest.
your sister was making music,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of like opened the door, so to speak, right? Because that's how you took it seriously, was that session.
Mm-hmm.
So really, I mean, if that didn't happen, right?
Who knows what I'd be
What
doing?
would you be? What would you guess? What do you like? Like, what would you have done alternatively?
Pops would have been on that.
I probably would have been helping
Basketball?
my dad, or I probably would have like been doing some construction somewhere. Cause I was like, growing up, my dad always had me. He always taught me like, bro, you a man, you gotta know how to fix it.
Right.
So he always had me like fixing, plumbing, all of this. So I probably would have
Everything,
like
yeah.
been doing some construction until I could start my own business or something.
Damn,
So
that's crazy.
I just hated school though. Like,
That was like,
I hated school.
But who fucked with school?
But you got some people who like going to school, who like learning. Like, I got a homegirl right now. She finna go back to school because she was just like, she like learning. And I
Yeah.
was like, so why you didn't just stay in school? She was like, at the time, it just felt like, I don't know, but I just like learning.
yeah.
I'm like, I mean, people like learning, you know? I mean, I like learning too, but not in a school environment.
You take it a different way.
Not no career.
Exactly.
You
I don't-
absorb it a different way.
I don't like when somebody, if I feel like somebody forcing me to learn it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I
Right.
want to learn something, I want to learn this. I don't want to learn all this other shit that I feel like that
Yeah.
I don't need. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's why I ain't like school.
Right.
I ain't like feeling like, oh, I gotta complete this by this day. Nah, I want to learn it on my time stamp.
Exactly.
So-
If you think about like with the invention of fucking Google and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you learn shit when you want to?
Exactly.
Right? You're like, oh, what is that? What is that? How do
Exactly.
you do that? And you fucking Google it.
Exactly.
So the whole system of like, read this, take a test, come back. It doesn't like that doesn't even like make sense to us.
Exactly. And like it's like a lot of them people who the Steve Jobs and all of that. Like
Yeah.
I don't think did they go to college?
No, Steve Jobs, I believe, dropped out.
Yeah,
I don't
like
think
it's,
actually, I don't think he even went.
it's because you had time to think about what you wanted to do and do it at his own time. Like he ain't had to.
Facts.
He wasn't thinking about creating Apple and
Yeah.
and then also thinking about an exam he got the next morning. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? Like
right.
it's just you got so much free time to
He had a
create.
vision for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
So I wonder what was it like?
But hold on. But I'm not saying school. Stay in school. If you, I ain't saying don't do school. If you
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
it's just my preference. Like
Yeah.
school is still beneficial to a lot of people.
Learn how to read. Learn the fundamentals for sure.
Exactly.
Learn how to
Exactly. Learn how to count your money. All of that.
Learn how to read. Facts. Please get the literacy up.
I'm sorry. Though. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. So how was that in high school? You got a song out. Was you popping?
Were people fucking with you? 11,000 streams. Right?
Yeah. At my school, no.
Oh.
So
shit.
at my
on
school,
the internet.
so no.
You went to private school because you was hooping.
Yeah. I went to prep school.
Yeah.
And at my school, nah, they was just like they knew me as Trey who played basketball, so they was like they ain't
Like,
take
stay
me
in your
serious.
lane. They don't want you to fucking.
But other schools show love. Like I performed at other schools' pep rallies. I performed at their proms. Like they was showing love. But my school was just like last on the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my school wouldn't even let me perform at our pep rallies until my senior year. It was like, all right. They was like, but they said you can only perform if you make a song for the football team. So it was just like, so I did it just to perform. But
yeah, you're like, fuck it. All right.
my school, like, but now, like, my school, like, classmates, they hit me now and be like,
I see
always
you.
oh,
believed
yeah,
in
of
you.
course. Yeah.
I was just like, all right.
And you're like, hey, fuck them.
Yeah,
like, that's,
chill.
I fucking did my shit.
You should go back to your school.
And performing.
Yeah, just be like, now,
Just
nigga,
now?
I'm on.
Yeah.
Like,
I got a couple teachers there that I love, though. I be taking them out to lunch whenever I'm back home.
Wow.
Because, like, I got a couple teachers that really just, like, no matter what I would have did in life, they was just, they love me for who I was. Just because,
supported
like,
you.
my personality, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they told me the real. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
even one of my teachers now, like, she still tell me the real. Like, I asked her to be a part of my documentary. And she was like, nah, I can't. Like, your music just don't go with my life. And I'm like, all right, I can't do nothing but respect it. I love it.
Yeah.
You know? And so,
That's cool though. I think that makes a big difference to have that. You have a support system. You have teachers that fuck with you. It's a good thing.
Well, that just shows
that helps.
that shows a lot that they still willing to be connected with him. Therefore, after you know what I'm saying?
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Because, like, in school, I always tell people, I'm like, if you're a bad child, or if you do bad, I ain't gonna say if you're a bad child, but if you do bad things, it's okay, you human, but it's the way that you, like, carry yourself and you react to others. Like, if I do something wrong and you get on me for it, don't act like I'm right. You feel what I'm saying? Just like, you know, because how I was in school, like, I would do something bad or I would do something wrong. Like, my teacher get on me and I'm like, oh, I apologize. Like, that's my fault. And they can respect that. But if I'm like, man, bro, like, who
Fuck
you
outta
talking to?
here.
Like, da-da-da-da. Then it's like, they can't. So, for me being like that, they took up for me all the time. Like, one time I almost got expelled and 5 of my teachers took up for me.
Wow.
Because they knew the type of person I was at
He's
heart.
a stand-up guy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You're just going through some shit.
exactly. So, like, that kept me, and it was crazy because it was like a week before, like 2 weeks before I was going to graduate. Fuck. And they all came together and was like, no, Trey not the type of person, like, da-da-da-da. And
Speaks to
the
your
school
character.
let me back in. Wow. So it's just like, when you always create good relationships with people, it'll help in the long run. Like, even when somebody do me wrong, I still, like, be on, like, good terms, like, bro, like, showing love because at the end of the day, like, I might hate you, but you might become that person who create the next Spotify or something. That can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
like,
you keeping the door open.
Exactly.
I respect that. That's a smart way to operate. For
sure.
sure. In every aspect. That's crazy. You want to spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Want to spin the wheel?
No, I got some more questions for you.
Can I get another water?
Of course.
Yeah.
I actually can I get one of those too. Yeah. So boom, while he's doing that, I'm gonna tell you about the wheel. We're gonna have you spin the wheel. Boom. You spin that whole hard. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's basically
You get 3 spins.
yeah.
Okay.
Set it up.
Show it
Let's
to
see.
the camera.
Wait, 3 spins throughout the whole thing or no?
Right now.
We
You
gonna
get 3
do
spins.
each one you land on. It's a question or something like that. I'm gonna back it up a little bit for you.
Yeah, give
Whenever
us
you're
one.
ready.
Oh, spin it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This way, right?
Yeah, whichever way. Nah, I want you to respin it. That was nah. Here, let's put it up here a little bit.
Yeah, because I can barely, I'm doing
Yeah, my strong hand. There you go. What do we got? He got. Would you rather?
That was a video reaction.
Oh, video
Damn.
reaction. Pull it up. We gonna pull up something for you
video
real quick.
reaction. All right. Let's see what they got. Killer Hornet. Oh, Jesus. Look at that fucking thing.
It's all right.
Yo. Patron.
That gotta be in Mexico.
For sure.
Yo,
Yo.
that thing is too close, bro.
That buck. Hey, that shit big as shit.
The stinger is right near his fucking thumb.
I think people like that are
His
crazy.
ass chilling.
Yo, get that out of here.
People who got
Get that off the fucking screen.
People who grab insects, you're wild.
Yeah, like, you grab snakes,
You
spiders,
different.
all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You
I'm
different.
good.
Lucas be doing that shit, bro. I be telling him, like, get away from
Wow,
Lucas, you
you like you
different.
chase newts and stuff and fucking lizards. I can't.
me. Lucas be digging up groundhog. And
Look.
shit.
Them type of people who could dodge bullets and shit.
He's digging up groundhog.
All right, get you
That
spinning
was
in.
fucking funny. All right, what do you get?
Top 3. What's your top 3 artists,
Top
dead or
3
alive?
dead or alive.
Oh, Tupac.
All right, that's a
Post Malone.
Good
and Justin
intro.
Bieber.
wow.
Oh wow, that's different.
I have
I
not
didn't
heard
hear
that.
Bieber or
That was a
Post.
great trio too. I haven't heard people put those 3 together.
And that's the order.
All right,
All right.
wow.
In that order.
In that
Go
order.
ahead. Ooh. You
Oh.
all right?
Yeah,
Go
cool.
ahead. Oh,
See, you
hold on, I got-
want to hold. You want to do it.
No, I didn't know you
Damn.
had traction on that motherfucker. I didn't go
That's a
lie.
lawsuit, bro.
Truth or shot?
Oof. All right, here we go. Well, you got water? All right, cool. So, do you want liquor? We have liquor too.
Truth or shot?
Yes.
So we're gonna ask you a question.
You could answer it, right? And you don't have to take a shot. Or you can take a shot if you want to. Or
So,
you
like,
don't answer
after
it.
y'all ask the question.
Yeah, you can either answer
Oh,
it
yeah.
Okay, all right,
or
So if you don't want to answer it, it's fine. But you
Okay.
got to take a shot.
all right.
Either way, you can take a shot.
Okay.
You feel me? But
What y'all got?
We have McQueen.
I don't do vodka.
No,
That's gin. We got rum,
We got rum.
We
We
got,
have cognac.
cognac, and then we have
Hey,
champagne.
they released that bottle?
This.
This
Yeah,
is rum?
yeah. It's not really. I haven't seen it in liquor stores though.
Yeah,
But shout out to Sovereign Brands.
Yeah, one of our
I had,
sponsors.
favorite
I had
company.
I had like a little meeting at Bel Air before they released it.
Yeah.
I didn't know they released it yet. That's fire though. That
You want to try it? You want this? Oh, okay. It's all good.
Yeah. I don't know. You choose. Huh? Oh yeah, you
champagne?
do. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
You want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. All right, cool. Yeah.
All right, so what's the question you got for him?
All right. So, what's the fucking wildest, weirdest DM that you've ever gotten? You can read it off your fucking phone too.
I ain't
if you
gonna
want
lie. I read off my phone. I ain't gonna never find it. It's probably
What do you remember?
Just like
Cause
wild.
we gonna get to tour. Cause I'm sure people.
Or like creepy. That's fine too.
Damn, let me think. The wildest DM I got. It had to be something about a girl telling me she wanted me to get her pregnant.
That's pretty fucking
That's
wild.
But it was. I'm trying to
that
think of
never
what it,
happened to me.
I'm trying to think about what it but specifically
Never
it was
happened
like
to you.
it was like it was some like what's plan A because we're not using the plan B. It was some crazy corny shit like that. Like
Yeah, but she's trying to spit game.
yeah, she was trying to spit game, but like
Even though
on
it's
some shit where
corny.
like
It's
it
respectable.
was sex wise, so I knew she was talking about like keeping my child.
Damn.
But I didn't respond to anything. It was just
Thank God.
on the request.
As time goes, it'll get crazier.
Oh,
So
that's crazy.
I wanted to ask you some questions before we did the wheel. So let's get back on like the topic of music and like just releasing shit. So boom, you're in school, you drop the song that your sister set up, you put it out there, you get your views. Like walk us through the process and how you get to like start linking up with like people like Zaytoven and Post Malone and all that shit. Take us through.
All right. So for the first like 2 years of my musical journey, it was just me and my dad. It was hard. It was like nobody. My sound wasn't there yet. You know, I was still trying to find that. I ain't have the context of my music wasn't always there yet. You know, so it was just me and him just rocking by ourselves. And then recently, I went through a heartbreak, like a real heartbreak. Like I call myself Heartbreak Diaries because I went through a heartbreak with this girl
Right.
that I loved, and that changed my life because like my music started getting about like deep, real shit, like that
Right.
people actually like felt. And when I started making that type of music, we met this guy, bro, awesome guy. His name is Mike Boyd. I don't know if y'all know who Mike Boyd is. He works for Gary Vee, and Mike Boyd just like fell in love with me. He fell in love with me and my music.
Wow.
So
Shout out to him.
Mike Boyd, he walked us through a lot of doors, and we met a lot of people through him, and that's actually how I linked with Zaytoven. He linked that with us, and me and Zaytoven got into the studio. And when I got with Zaytoven, I was like, a lot of stuff that I heard from Zaytoven was like Gucci Mane, so it was kind of like hype trap music. I was like, I want to make something in my lane, but with
Yeah.
Zaytoven. Because
Yeah.
I know Zaytoven make a lot of like up tempo stuff. So I was like, I want to get in my lane, but at the same time be like, oh damn,
But
it's
a
Zaytoven.
Zaytoven beat. Yeah.
So that's when I made the song with Zaytoven, and like it kind of went. I haven't dropped it, but I put it on TikTok, and it went crazy on TikTok. Like people to this day still say, "Hey, bro, we don't want that shit you dropping. We want the song with Zaytoven." Like it be crazy. Like every time,
He's a
it's,
monster.
I want the song
Yeah,
with
facts.
Zaytoven. Yeah.
everybody just be like Zaytoven. So
Yeah.
but that's how that happened with through Mike Boyd, and it's just been a journey, Then I got my team around me now, which is like Lucas, Charlie, Robert,
Yeah.
everybody, Mo. We all just those been my best friends since I was little too. So like
Yeah.
since like middle school, we all been like super close, and we just so now everybody got their own niche for something though. So like
Right.
everybody like doing something different. So we kind of brought that together. Now we just been going crazy, and like everybody just like, bro, your team is crazy. Like your content, like rollouts, everything is crazy. So
Yeah.
we just been rocking it. It was crazy because I had for like a year almost, or maybe a little less than that. I had like so I started with working with them, then for like a year, we separated for a
Right.
long time, and because everybody was like trying to find what they wanted to do and like tone their skills.
Yeah.
And everybody came together at the right time, and everybody had found themselves.
Yeah.
It was just like
It lined
magic.
up. It
Yeah, it was
lined up.
magic. So
Yeah.
We've been rocking like that. And, but to answer your question, bro, to walk out through the process, it's just been a journey. Like, it's been a lot of it's been a lot of letdowns and knockdowns with it. You know what I'm saying? Before now.
Yeah.
Like them 2 years, man, like we was trying to get DJs to fuck with us. We was trying to get radios to fuck with us, promoters, nobody. Cause like, my music wasn't what they wanted to hear. Especially coming from Memphis. Because like that's why I was promoting it. I was promoting in Memphis. All Memphis is just trap. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but everybody used to tell me like, bro, like come to this side, like make hype, like dumb, like I'm like I can't because like I can't sit here and lie to y'all like I've shot somebody or sold some dope.
Shot.
You know what I'm saying? I can't lie like that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So but I can. And another reason I didn't want to do that because I know when you don't tell the truth, you have to keep not telling the truth.
And keep track.
And I ain't want to, and I ain't want to keep not telling. I wanted to be able to tell the truth and just
out the gate.
Yeah, and be able to just keep being. So if you like my music, 'cause I'm telling the truth.
Right.
Then you're gonna always like my music, 'cause I'm telling the truth.
Because it's just always
anything I do, it's gonna be my truth. Yeah, and you're gonna like it. So that was my biggest thing, and it was hard, but we just kept putting it in their face, and like eventually, you put something in somebody's face so much.
They gonna start.
They like, damn, all right, maybe it ain't that bad. Like Cardi B, like they put it in your face Bruno Mars all the time on the radio. You like, damn, this song. Next thing you know, you singing it.
You're like,
Uptown,
this is a good
song.
song.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
because it's undeniable,
exactly
in that way.
Exactly, and that's how it was for me.
Right.
Then you had a couple influencers start messing with me. Then everybody like, damn, maybe it ain't so bad. Maybe all right, it's different. I can vibe
It ain't
with
so bad. You know what's crazy about that?
Yeah.
Is that's bullshit. Because I feel like your music's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cat's out of the bag. I fucking loved your
Thank
project.
you, bro. I appreciate
I think
it.
you're really good at fucking making music.
Thank you.
I think you're a great writer.
Thank you.
We were fucking banging your shit like for an hour and a half
That's
before
funny.
you got
Not
here.
that person. Should have known.
And yeah, and I don't really
Should've
give
known.
people high praise, and I'm a big Memphis fan.
Okay.
I love a lot of Memphis artists. Huge. Yeah, and a lot of Memphis artists don't sound like you. And that's what I like about you.
Thank you.
Which is weird. Like I'd be like,
I didn't
damn,
even know
I
it was
expect this
Memphis.
shit. Yeah. I told him and he's like, nah, you're lying.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, he's from Memphis. He's
Exactly.
born and raised. That's
What
why
part?
I said, when did you leave Memphis?
Yeah.
You're like, a year ago, 2 years ago. I'm like, what?
That's why, and that's another thing. My label and everybody we trying to do.
Yeah.
Because we trying to like that's why I'm doing my documentary and stuff because we trying to make it to where people know I'm from Memphis.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you're not the only person, you know what I'm saying, who don't think I'm from Memphis. So like we trying to like show my roots and go back in and like do videos there so people know like, all right,
I think
he
it's
is
a
from
great
Memphis.
idea.
Yeah, so.
For sure.
I didn't know that it was your music.
Music.
Hey, I mean, bro, I don't know. I'm a big fan. If anything, it makes me like Memphis more because I already fuck with like pretty much all artists out of Memphis. So
What area exactly in Memphis?
Whitehaven.
Okay.
So Whitehaven is so it's right where Elvis used to stay, and it's like right next to South Memphis. So like y'all hear rappers say they're from South Memphis, it's like a couple of lights. You know what I'm saying? Down like walking home, it's like where Moneybag from. So you leave my house, go down like 2 or 3 lights. That's his neighborhood.
wow.
So man, it's small, it's compact, but
Yeah. That's crazy. So the process of your latest project, did that all take place during 2020?
yeah.
That was all that year, right?
Yeah, it was all that year. Like my heartbreak happened and like
In the middle of the pandemic, so you
Yeah.
was at the crib.
yeah.
Sick.
No, actually
Before that, right?
It was after. So I went through my heartbreak, then I dropped Fucked Up, Die Young, and then I made Feel Good. Feel Good is what got me all my traction. But then I'm like, all right, I didn't want to be that Feel Good artist because that's not really like that was Feel Good some shit I did because my boy sent me the beat and I was just like in a good mood.
You felt good.
But yeah, I felt good.
This
But
goes back to the truth telling.
Exactly. So,
Right.
but what I wanted to portray was my pain.
Right.
And on TikTok is what gave me the confidence to keep doing it because even though I had Feel Good out, my TikTok loved my emotional stuff. Like they love like shoulda knowns. Like I posted
Shoulda
go
known
crazy.
fire.
Exactly. So they loved that. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm good. I'm
Right.
good. Now I just gotta drop it. I haven't dropped it yet. I was just previewing it. So I knew when I dropped it,
Right.
it was going crazy. And then I had because before I dropped Heartbreak Diary, I had dropped Love Don't Live Here.
Right.
And then Fresh Off a Heartbreak. And then was like 2 to introduce my new, you know what I'm saying, my
Set it up.
set it up, man. Crazy. Like, people loved it.
I have a question. When did Post get in the mix to all this, or like when did you get in front of him and all in between all this?
This was early, 2019, I think. Like middle of 2019.
How did that happen?
So
Yeah, like what's the
basically,
story?
one of my good friends, his name is Caleb. He went to
Shout out Caleb.
Shout out Caleb. He went to middle school and high school with Post Malone in Dallas, but he went to University of Memphis
Oh shit. Okay,
to
cool.
play basketball. And one day I was out. One day I was out passing out my flyers, for my music, my CDs, and I gave him one, not knowing. And
His friend?
yeah, Caleb.
Yeah.
I gave him one of my CDs.
Yeah.
And then I just went along by my day, and then it was crazy because later, like I think it was like 2 or 3 days later,
Yeah.
I was at my homegirl crib who went to University of Memphis, and I was in her dorm room just cooking up with her friend. Like he was making beats and I was just recording. I was freestyling.
Right.
And he ended up walking in, looking for her friend, like trying to like take her out type shit. So I'm just freestyling, and me being who I am. Look, me being who I am, I'm just like, hey bro, come freestyle. Like I'm just like come for
Yeah.
He like nah. So then he leave, and probably like 2 or 3 days later, the homegirl whose house I was at, she texted me and was like, hey, you need to send your music to him because him and Post are close. Oh, but then at me, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that because I know everybody probably do that. So I'm like, nah. So I told her I was
bother
like,
him.
Yeah. I told her I was like, look, if you fuck with it, like you do it for me.
Wow.
And she did it,
You're a wise man.
bro. And she did it
Smart,
for me.
yeah.
Like she did it off my page though. So
Right.
like it wasn't like a girl she did it off my
She
page.
just forwarded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then like a week, I sent it. Then a week later, he hit me back. Was like, bro, like I like this shit. Like this shit hard. Like you know what I'm saying, let's start like working. Da 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 da. And it went from like us trying to work together for us just being friends. And then like one day, he texted me out of nowhere. Was like, bro, I showed Post your song. I was like, what'd he say? He was like, bro, he like it. I was like, fuck out of here, because that was my favorite artist at the time.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck out of here. Like you lying.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I'm for real. He was like, he wants you to come out to a show. So then I'm like, all right, cool. So then I dropped by my side. And then when I dropped by my side, it was doing good, gaining traction. And then
That's
I
a
went to
great
a
song,
show.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I went to a show in Atlanta. He had in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And bro, I sat outside for like an hour, like trying to get in, like trying to waiting to get tickets. So Caleb went in, got me tickets, brought us in. And then I went down. We went in, bro. It was me and my boy Mo. I never forget. Caleb came out from backstage, came and got us. He walked me through the back. And when I get in there, I'm nervous, bro, because like this is my favorite artist. I ain't never been in this type of environment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, don't know what to do almost.
And it's just crazy because it's a Post Malone show.
Post Malone show, my favorite
it's already
artist.
lit as fuck.
It's already,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
lit.
Yeah.
It's at a stadium, where the Hawks play.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's not like a little show.
yeah, so I walk in, he just back there, he playing brick pong. I'm like, damn, that's really my favorite artist right there. So then we walk towards him. He look at me, and he was like, bro, I heard a lot about you. I was like, bro, appreciate it. He was like, I love your music. It's like, thank you. And then the security guards tried to kick me out because they didn't know who I was. So they was like, nah, he can't come in. Then Post was like, bro, give me your phone. So I'm like, all right, cool. Gave him my phone. He took a video of my phone, and basically he just was like, bro, you good everywhere I'm at. Don't let nobody ever tell you different. He was like, bro, show anybody this who ever try to like do this again. So I'm like,
That's crazy.
damn,
That's like little passcode. Like, hey, if niggas
That's
trip
a
on
cheat
you,
code.
bro,
yeah,
it
show
was
'em
crazy.
this.
Like I was like
Cheat code.
shaking down there. Bro. I'm like, fuck, all right. So then we enjoy the rest of the show, and I'm like, bro, I hope you be able to go back to the backstage afterwards. But it was like, nah, so we had to go home. So we went home, bro. I went to the last leg of the. No, it was the halfway leg of the Runaway tour. I was in LA, and I had went to a show.
You used your secret code?
Nah. I was with Caleb again.
Okay.
I was with Caleb, and he got me into the show, bro. And I went into the show. Post was like, "Come stay at my Airbnb."
Wow.
So I'm like,
You gotta pull
You're
up.
like, what is happening?
You gotta pull up.
I'm like, nah, he didn't even say come stay. He said come to the Airbnb because like, I don't know if you ever seen a TMZ interview when he was outside of Hooters and he had like a little dress on. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it was after the last show, bro. I went to his crib. He was like, pull up. Nigga, we didn't go to sleep for 3 days. We was up just talking for a long time. Then we left.
But like,
Bro, he was drinking
Drinking
Bud
Bud
Light,
Light.
just talking. We was just talking. It wasn't no
Smoking
girls
cigs.
there.
Yeah. You just.
It was just me, him, Lou Bell, Brian. Like we was just all just talking. And so then we leave, bro. We leave at like 7 in the morning. We called Hooters. No, we went to Mills. But then we called Hooters at like 8. And we was like, hey, we trying to come play brick pong. They ain't open till 10. They was like, oh my God, Post Malone.
They're
All right,
like, yeah.
we opening it. So we open it. We go there. We playing. This nigga go outside every 2 minutes to take a smoke break, bro. And then next thing you know, everybody on Hollywood come there waiting on him to come outside. TMZ come waiting. So then we end up leaving right after that. And then the niggas they was trying to go some more. I said, nah, bro, I gotta sleep.
You're like,
He was like, bro, just go to the guest room and sleep, bro. We'll be back. And then shit, it was lit.
Been on since?
It's been on since. And then I went home. They came to Memphis for a show. He brought me backstage and he was like, bro, I want you to finish the tour with me. I was like,
wow.
He was like, we leave tonight. You got to go home and pack.
You're fucking kidding me.
That ass.
That must have been insane.
Yeah.
Hey, mom, dad, like, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going on tour.
I texted my dad right
I gotta
now.
go.
He was like,
I'm with Post Malone, my nigga. I'm leaving.
he was like, what
tonight.
you mean? Where you going? Like, what you mean? No, I'm like,
I need
Dad,
to go.
it don't matter. I'm going. Don't ask no questions.
Yo.
Just, yeah.
You gotta trust me.
And so it was lit though. I went to the rest of the tour and I was kind of mad because it got cut off because of COVID.
Damn.
But yeah, bro, I had plans.
And them shows are different because, like, I don't know if people go to Post Malone shows. He does, like, stadium. That's where he makes, like, big shows.
His live shows are supposed to be insane.
Yeah. Like, I seen this man do crazy shit, though, with the Crocs on.
With Crocs on.
With
Hell
Crocs
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
That's hard as
It was
fuck.
I was at a horse race in Baltimore, and they was next door at this like rave, like at this techno concert, and he was about to go on. This man came on late because he went to go watch the horse races
Wow.
in some rainbow Crocs, and then went right back.
Dude's
door.
wild. He's wild.
Shout out to him, man.
He's wild,
Shout
bro.
out Post. That's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah, he's
What an
wild.
amazing story, man.
No, bro.
I feel like so much shit has happened for you in the last like 3 years.
It has, to
That's
be
a
honest.
lot
Like
of
I've been super blessed, bro. Like I've been super
Fuck.
blessed, and and it's really because like my music hasn't went where I wanted to go yet. I'm still in the working stage, but it's just
Right.
like it's so many people who recognize, you know what I'm saying, who recognize the music,
Yeah.
who recognize the work I put in,
Yeah.
who just recognize me as a person, and it's just like, bro, like you said, it's been a lot of like blessings thrown my way, and it's from the time I've been doing this music shit. So
Right.
I'm just forever thankful, forever grateful every day, you know.
Yeah.
For my team, for my family, for everybody, like
Right.
just doing it. So
Yeah, it's crazy impressive too, because when I had listened to the project, I forgot when we got it. It was emailed to us like, I don't know, 3 months ago or some shit, 4 months ago. When I heard the project originally, I was like, damn, how have I not heard of this person? Do you know what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah.
because it sounds like someone that must have been around for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't miss shit, especially when it comes from Memphis.
yeah.
Like, I know about Memphis shit very early. So the fact that I hadn't heard, I was like, damn, this is weird. And I thought, like, you must have been someone that's been in the game fucking 10 years. Like, your shit sounds like veteran
Yeah.
type shit. It sounds like you've been making it.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, after I went on tour with Post, that changed my whole mindset on music. Like how I
Right.
make music. How like if you listen to my EP, like a lot of people tell me like, oh, your songs sound just like big, but they sound super big, professional. It's just because like when I was on tour with him and I seen all of that,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is what I'm shooting for, nothing less. You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying? Nothing
Yeah.
less. Like so that
Yeah.
goes for like my music sounding like how you say it sound like a vet is because
Yeah.
like I took all of that, bro. Like I really like real deal. Like I knew that I ain't like basketball because I ain't like studying that shit. Like my days try to make me like study like
Watch film.
players like who I wanted to like.
Yeah.
I ain't like that, but like
Yeah.
music, I be studying this
You
shit.
can study that
I
shit.
be studying how like Justin Bieber them like come up with different cadences and like how they structure their songs and like the harmonies they put.
It's
All
like
of that, I be
science.
studying that
Yeah.
shit. So it's just like that's how I knew I love music, you know. So
That's crazy, man.
yeah,
We're
Shit's
really
fun.
fucking excited for your shit.
thank you, bro.
Do you have any like shows planned or scheduled?
I don't have any plan for sure, but I'm planning to do one back home here in like a month or so. I want to do a free one just to get back, like
Yeah.
just to like come back home and like, cause like I told you, like my home, they were the last ones to like come on like get behind me, but at the same time they made me who I am. So I
Right.
feel like I owe them that, you know what I'm saying? So I want to go back and do a free show and just show love and get everybody out and have a
Fuck
good
yeah.
time. You
That'd
know?
be amazing.
So
Yeah. For sure. If you end up doing anything in LA, let us know because we'll
For
fucking
sure.
show up. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
man.
for sure.
That's crazy. And I did want to touch on outside of the project. I know that you're obviously a great writer, but you've been didn't you write some shit for Meek? recently.
Yeah.
On Expensive Pain, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. I think, what is it, number 1 right now?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's charting high as shit.
Yeah.
How was that? What was that experience like?
It was fire. One, because like I always wanted to like tap into that writing side of me, and you know, lately I was at a point in my life like for like a month or two where I was just making music with other people in mind. So like I made a song. I even made a song for Post. Like I haven't got it to him yet, but
that's
like
crazy.
I just was making songs with people in mind, and my brother Vori, y'all know Vori.
Yeah, shout out Vori.
That's my boy. Like me and him locked in. You know, we got some stuff coming, and like
Fire.
you know,
That's crazy.
he a real genuine person. You know,
Yeah.
like a genuine person like who just want to see people win, and you know, I would send him stuff, and he would like just shoot it over to Meek, and you know, I got a call one day. It was like, hey, bro, I need you to help me. I need you to work on this for the album. You know what I'm saying? So I was just blessed that it went through and they loved it. So you know,
Wow.
It's crazy because that was my first. I think that was my first like writing placement, and it's like I think it's like the song is like number 8 right now.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
fucking charting.
Yeah,
That's insane.
so like it's crazy. Like I got some other stuff in the works, but like
wow.
shout out to DC, Meek, all of them because them boys
Yeah.
like they kept it everything 100, like everything they kept
That's
it they
facts.
kept it genuine
Shout
and
out
like
Vori
proper.
too,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out.
no funny biz, no funny games. And,
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, shout out to Vori, bro. He a real.
No, I'm
Real
definitely.
person.
I'm a big fan of Meek. I'm a big fan of Vori. I'm now a fan of yours.
Thank you,
So that's crazy, man. Congratulations on everything.
thank you, appreciate it.
If people like want to stay tapped in with you, like stay on top of your projects, your releases, and all that shit, is the best way to do that through Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, Fresco Trey. TikTok, Fresco Trey. I be posting a lot of snippets on there. Twitter, Fresco Trey.
Fresco Trey is all consistent.
Yeah, everything
There's
Fresco
no like
Trey.
number 3 or some shit in
Nah,
it, or like
nah.
_1.
I remember we fought so long to get my Instagram to just regular Fresco Trey because somebody took it and it was like,
Who the fuck?
bro,
took
listen.
Hold
Somebody,
that shit hostage.
listen. Somebody took the name Fresco Trey, right? And tell me why I'm on Xbox one day. And somebody texts me on Xbox, like, hey, bro, don't get mad at me, but I took your name because, like, I want to keep it in case, because I know you're going to blow up one day.
Wow. That's some shit that I would do.
And I was like,
I'm shiesty like
What
that.
the
I'll
fuck
do
is that?
If I know you're popping,
He
I
hit
probably
you
bought
up
your
like that?
domain
bro, he
game.
texted me on Xbox.
What? Were you like, hey, fuck you? What did you say?
I was like, all right, you know what?
like, what?
Meet me in the gulag.
Yeah. What the fuck?
meet me in the gulag.
Let's play for the
1v1
name, bitch.
Nah, I
Yeah.
was just like, you know what, bro? You
was
got
like-
it. I ain't really tripping. I was just like, you got it. But we ain't gonna get it, so.
He gave it to you, didn't he?
And I think we took it for real. I don't know.
Good.
Look, one day I ain't gonna lie. One day I woke up and my name was how we wanted it. So I was just
So it's cool.
yeah,
It's cool.
no love lost.
Damn. No love lost, man. That's crazy.
Nigga, you lost the gulag.
But nah, man, I just like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my fans, I don't even call them fans. I call them like family, bro, because like, they be like, they so like in tune with me and like show so much love, and it's like it ain't crazy right now, but like they are like
Right.
You
they
feel
something worth talking about and making music for, bro. They really like, you know what I'm saying? You got fans who just be like, all right, I like the music, but you got fans who like, I go to Post and they be like, y'all forgot Fresco Trey, or Fresco Trey did this better, or da 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 da. And it's crazy to me because it's just like, I feel like it's that way because like they understand that I'm a real person, like I'm human, like, and that's
Right.
why I try to give out to them, like, bro, I'm just like y'all, and I
Right.
feel like they received it so well, and it's just like we rock so heavy, and it's just like I love it. So like I just want to give a shout out to all my family, my supporters, and you know it's a difference between a fan and an artist and a brother and a sister, because like, I feel like I feel like all my fans, they're kind of like my brothers and my sisters, because
Right.
like if you my brother, bro, I can understand your pain way better than I can just an artist who just making music, giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how
It's
I feel.
more relatable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel
Yeah.
with my fans, my family, where I feel like they like my brothers and my sisters because they understand me and I understand them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get DMs, they tell me what they going through. I'm like, bro, I know,
I get
I'm
it.
here with you. You
Keep
feel
your
what I'm
head
saying?
up,
I'm here,
yeah.
like I'm pushing this shit with you. Like they tell me my music saved them, stuff like that. It's just like, bro, that's what I make it for.
Hell
you know
yeah.
What I'm saying? So
Hell yeah.
I just want to give a real big shout out to my family out there.
Yeah.
So,
Big shout out.
Shout out.
yeah.
Continue to support the project. Run all his shit up. Watch the videos. Follow him on all platforms. Man, Fresco Trey, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank y'all for having me. for
Continue
real.
to tap in with us. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell. We're tapping out.
Exactly. Let's go.
Back on that ass.